Fellas of the BM Chess Club, hello and welcome back to day 12 of our rapid speed run to the ELO rating of 2000 on chess.com. My goal is simply to explain my moves as we climb this rating ladder. So let's hop into a 10-minute game, and it appears that we are facing Abderrahmane 2017. That flag is going to give me a hard time because I'm not 100% sure. But if I had to guess, that flag is from the country of... I would probably say... that's a very hard one. I don't think I know, unfortunately. Maybe Algeria? Probably not. I get lucky. But now let's focus on chess. He plays this weird opening and then d4. We're just going to play normal chess, bring out our knight. He brings out his knight instantly. He kind of owns this square at the moment. We can get our bishop out, and he locks in, well, he gets out of the pin. Sorry guys, I gotta start speaking more clearly. Now we can actually play this move though, now that our bishop's not locked in. Okay, and obviously he hits it, so let's be sure to take. He takes back. This is a check that we're kind of worried about, because if we block like this, he takes this pawn. So I'm actually going to just do this right away, just to block this check. Always good to be aware of what checks you may or may not be facing. Now, I'm either thinking of this move or this move. Let's start with this one just to potentially allow a castle if we want. And one tip I would have for lower rated players is just to kind of make observations about the board. For example, this pawn just got a lot weaker because it lost its protector. This square is an outpost for the knight. These two pieces are potentially forkable one day. If we got this and this, that would be a fork. These are just observations. It doesn't mean we're going to cash in, but being aware of ideas really helps. So now we can bring our knight out here. We can castle. We could come in here, but no real need for that yet. I'm actually going to play this. And, oh, I'm surprised he takes. I don't think that was his best move. We're going to capture back with our queen. And, oh, okay, so he just really weakened his light squares. Then again, we do have a dark squared bishop, so it's not too strong, but mounting some attack on this king side seems like a juicy idea, so I'm going to castle queen side. Another idea would be coming over to b8 and just having a very safe king, whereas his king is not feeling too good. So now he lashes out with c4. We could take. He takes back. If he pushes here, we could always just draw back. So I'm not too concerned about that. I think it's actually time to push our h-pawn possibly. We could also slide our king over, which is always a good move when you castle queenside. I'll actually just do that now. I'll just slide over. I should start playing a little bit faster, let's be honest. Then again, we still have 7 whole minutes, so it's not like we're low on time. And okay, so he does close it down, and luckily we just can draw it back. Okay, now he's really trying to come after us with the storm. And I think this move's still not annoying. We could just take it. It's a free pawn. He's probably going to play this though. So we can't wait too long to launch our attack. Our queen's also kind of trapped. It's locked away. So I think I actually want, well, then again, if we come here, he can just cancel us out by coming here. So let's actually just finally go for h5. I could see him playing this. Oh, he goes for that. Okay, well, once again, we have a lot of squares now. I'm going to go for this move now because remember what I said? That's available now. What? How do you miss that if you're this guy? He's playing too fast. He played that in 3 seconds. We not only get a pawn, but we get an exchange as well. You got to be a little bit more careful. Like, there's no excuse. He instantly... We made an obvious... Why did he not take our knight? Not that we can save the knight. But what we can do is go after this pawn. There's no excuse. Like, what was he doing? It was very obvious. We moved it. You have to evaluate. Okay, well, now he's hitting... The moment we moved here, he should have said, okay, his knight's hitting this, 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 this. Oh, no. This, 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 this. This is obviously the one you need to address. He could have just done this. Instead, he ignores it 3 seconds, and we get so much, and we're going to get this now, too. Okay, now we can come here. He'll probably block, and then we're going to get this. There's another pawn. Now our bishop's alive. Kind of want to keep our queen, just because I think the attack is raging now. The thing is, if I come here, he kicks me away. So it's kind of hard to keep the queen. Let's just trade it. Game's already over. We got the win. Get another pawn while we're at it. Look at these nasty passers. Start rolling. See, when he makes his knight moves, I'm checking like, all right, there's nothing, right? Obviously, his rook's lining up with us. Just simple observations. What I could do now is, let's get this in the game. He might play this, which is, yeah, it's not that big of a deal because we have this move. Is that? No, it's almost a checkmate. Okay. Let's hit his knight. So look, his knight has no moves. No good moves. We hit his knight, maybe we get this pawn if he moves it. And that's what happens. We could give the check first. And we do. Really, our only concern right now is time. Okay, we can do it again. We can even do this. I actually didn't take this pawn because I didn't want his knight to get too active. It's that simple. Yeah, I still don't want to take it. Okay, I'd be willing to give up the pawn. We could do this if he... Oh. Okay, well. Let's do this then. Now we're helping our pawn promote. He does have 2 defenders on it, obviously. It's resignable. It was resignable long ago. Ever since he made that one mistake, it was resignable. You guys will see in the post-game analysis. It's funny because we pointed it out And I was saying, like, just good to make these observations. And that exact thing happened. All right, so now we can promote. Yes, I realize we could actually just do this, honestly. Why give him the gift? You could just do this, but yeah. Okay, it's fine. This bishop is useless. And that was the move he made that cost him just moving it over. So, probably going to get this in. These pawns, as we said, they're disgusting passers. The good news for him is he has 7 minutes. He has 7 minutes on the clock. He can think it through. And now he is thinking, which is hilarious. What are you thinking about now, dude? Let's take a look from his point of view. Maybe if I reroute my bishop and get the check, I'll win. A little too late, Mr. Abderrahmani, 2017. And by the way, guys, we're almost at 1,300, which is a very nice rating. So we're going to keep getting harder opponents. I think our opponent's just stalling and kind of being a jerk. So what I'm going to do is pause the recording, but when he makes a move, I'll come back. Okay, and he waited like 5 minutes and then the game was abandoned. So class act, that's the type of player we do not want in the BM Chess Club, which by the way is a classy club. But anyway, let's hop into the game review. I don't think I played a perfect game by any means. Maybe we can try this new look. Maybe it's a little bit better. And you guys can see that we are 91%. He played a fine game. He just made that one blunder as far as I'm concerned. Okay, takes. Yeah, block off this check. For example, if we just did like this, I feel like that might have been a slight mistake. He had this move, and then, you know, he's got this and takes that, and maybe not my favorite line. So instead, we play normally. Let me put the classification on. Boom. Takes back. We castle queenside, which is fun and risky. Okay, this was apparently inaccurate, but it's not too big of a deal. H5 already was best here. Just expanding right away. We delayed it for a couple moves. And now it's an inaccuracy. Thank you, Stockfish. Yeah, this was really not good. Just weakening this pawn. And this was awful. This was really awful. That's a blunder. It's not a mistake. Gives us that. We get that. And also, why the hell did he not take back? With the king is fine too. Makes no sense. Okay, now he takes back and we get this check. We get that pawn. The rest was really pretty easy. Now just expand. And soon enough, victory was ours. Okay. So 91% accuracy. Definitely no shame in that. It was a pretty easy game. Classless opponent. But we will take the win in any case. And now we're at 1290s. So in day 13, we will try to become 1300s. Guys, thank you for watching. Tune back in tomorrow, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.